60 seconds.
Alright, welcome back everyone. It is after the half now. It is Ish versus Reaganomics. Reaganomics now on blue, Ish on red. Ish took the first round quite quickly versus Reaganomics, setting a quite nice time. In the second round though, even with less players, 8v9, Reaganomics came back and actually beat their stopwatch time on Upward. In my opinion, that is quite an achievement, especially for this map. So over here on the red, we see plenty of players committing suicide in the name of getting that engineer up. All of them will respawn just in time, including the scout, who will be the last to commit suicide. The usual. Both Ubers are ready, Tundra Flame and Udel. Tundra Flame using an Uber, as is Udel, I'm assuming. I mean, he is on offense.
3, 2,
Indeed, they are. So let's get this show on the road. There is the gate open. Enjoy the watching, and there is the Bonk Scout as not as scheduled, but on schedule. A potato down to 37 HP. He will retreat and go to the supply cabinet. A flying demo goes going towards the sentry. Unfortunately, did not make it. Rockets are flying and players are on the cart. I believe the capture time bug from last time should be fixed. I just widened it a little bit. Chocolate. Yul is down, but he is respawning now. Hobo Ninja's down. Grimoire is down. That's 2 down for Ish at the moment. Putting them actually with less players than Reaganomics. Make that 4. And there is an Uber, counter Uber on both teams. The Pyro will air blast that red medic so far away it won't even matter. Red's heavy will go down actually. Medic will escape to heal another day. Udel actually ahead. No. Yeah, Udel is ahead by just a few percents on the Uber charge. That blue cart is rapidly approaching the first point. Reaganomics making a great comeback here. They see that spy coming and say, nope. Some grenades flying over the blockade looking to land on that cart. They will all miss. AAA down on Reaganomics. Hobo Ninja down. And Tundra Flame actually down now. That is not good. Red's medic is down and Blue's is still building that Uber charge. Oh no! There we go. Pocket 8 is respawning. A potato is down. Richard Hell is down. Their medic, red team medic, is just respawning. 2 players down for erratic mouse movements, aka Ish. That spy looking for an ambassador headshot. He's not able to find one. He will cloak and run off like a pansy. But hey, I can't blame him. As a person who plays career spy, vanilla spy, not vanilla spy, but vanilla spy no less, I can understand that. I can very much so understand that. Here we go. It is Reaganomics pushing that cart rapidly through that tunnel. They are approaching the end. There's an Uber in the background. That is Udel and their Pyro J-Boy. Unfortunately, they're not going to be, or they will kill this soldier, but I'm not sure if they accomplished killing anyone else, actually. I believe they did not. Yul will get a backstab on Tundra. This is just not working out well for Ish. Their medic is getting constantly stabbed. They aren't getting Ubers. Udel, in the meantime, is still building quickly. He's at 33%, and Tundra hasn't even respawned yet. In fact, he still has an 8-second respawn. Potato has just respawned. We're down 1 for Ish, and the cart is no longer moving as that skull, as Richard Hell is scared off the cart by a couple of grenades. I don't blame him. Yul going for the sentry. He will not get it as both sappers are taken out by a homewrecker and the engineer himself. The cart narrowly moving out. A potato on the cart. Mini sentry going up. How long will that mini sentry be up though? Hopefully not too long as it's a mini sentry. That mini sentry is just so cute. It will do its job, though. There's an Uber in the front door. And it is J-Boy and Udel once again. The sentry will go down. The heavy will not, though. The point has been captured, though, setting a time of 3 minutes and 23 seconds for 2 points. That's actually fairly impressive on Upward, especially competitive. Grimoire will be backstabbed. No headshots for him. giving us a more bird's eye view here as the cart rolls solemnly forward. The spy will get a backstab on AA and be forced to run off. Excuse me, he will be forced to dead ring. So since the cart has rolled backwards, well, we actually have another player joining. It is Ink Mr. L. This might be the 9th player for Reaganomics, evening it up completely. It will indeed. That is the 9th player, a heavy for Reaganomics. Things are looking up, folks. So without further ado, because it is stalemating a little bit here, let's go on a personal level. Here we go. It is Perp Ish just flaming everything, looking for that spy who is going to be Yul Yul Yul. Unfortunately, Yul 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 is nowhere to be seen, so there will be no one there to light on fire or kill for that matter. Next player, we will see Tundra Flame with that ready Uber charge. It's a counter Uber on blue. Actually, it's an Uber on red and a counter on blue or something like that. They were just nicely timed. Red now running backwards to figure out what happened. Oh! Tundra almost getting blown up there. He is low. He is at 11. He is down. That is almost bad news for Red. Yes, that is bad news as Yul 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 will stab Stellar Hopper. That is not looking good at all. Maxwell coming forward with the Mad Milk. He is a fairly good scout, just running around looking for a way to get around these bombs without getting his ass blown off. Just going to zoom over the cart here. It is nearing the top of that. No, third hill, actually. There we go. We captured the 3rd point. We are on the last, setting a time of 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Impressive compared to Ish's time of... I don't remember what this point was, but their final was 10 minutes. So unless Reaganomics is going to take 5 minutes to capture the final point, they are looking good. Up here we see Maxwell again. We're going to skip him. Stellar Hopper camping the staircase like he was last time, just setting up shop, looking for any Reaganomics players who might want to jump on the cart. Over here we have a Hail Zone sniper rifle owned by LAA. Apparently he has American Auto Insurance. He will miss the shot on the heavy through that doorway. He will be headshot by Grimoire, getting a body shot instead. That's still not a win shot in sniper days, though. Over here we have EEP with a rage-inducing scattergun, bonk atomic punch, and nothing else too special. Unless you consider that hat, which is an unusual to be special. Yeah. Mr. L will time out. So much for having a 9th player. They did have a 9th player for a few moments. EEP will actually fall to his death, being knocked off by Perp Ish. Over here we have a Potato, his view model, rather missing. There we go. Not quite sure what was going on there. You know, he's going to upgrade that dispenser, adding just another layer of offense for their team as they can heal much faster. Over here we have Udall at an 80, I'm just going to go 90% Uber charge, ready to pop it. Tundra Flame not far behind, he's at 85. They're going to push in. It is an Uber right off the bat, looking for that Sentry. Sentry will go down. Engineer will go down as well, getting backstabbed by Yul Yul Yul. Unfortunately, Potato's actually still alive, but their dispenser is absolutely fine. But there is the cap, setting it at 7 minutes, 30 seconds on that time. Very, very nice by Reaganomics. So now we're going to look for Ish to beat that lovely time right there.
Mission begins in 6
Also known as Blues time. Looks like I did indeed fix that clock. That was an excellent round by Reaganomics. They were down players. Pretty much. I mean, they're still down a player. Mr. L's apparently having problems with timing out. There we go. The usual suicide by Red Team to get their engineer to build faster. Build faster! They need a whip. That's what they need. Whip the engineer until he gets building.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes until the round begins. No. 20 seconds until the round begins. Unfortunately, Mr. L is not back in the game yet. He will miss the beginning of the round by just a bit. Actually, there he is. He might not miss it by much.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
He will join Red. He's a heavy, unfortunately, so he will not get to the front by the round starting, but he will be on the team.
2, 1.
Good luck, have Jimmy declared by Purple. Back on the front in his chaos as Ish is pushing out. They have an Uber out the door now. Udo has actually already used his Uber apparently, or he has switched to a crits, which he has indeed. Quickly building back up that crits crick as it builds up much faster than Uber charge, as far as I'm aware.
Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
Yul just sitting off in his corner. Oh, he's in a bad place. He will be forced to grab the ammo box. Unfortunately, the scout will find him with that cloak and dagger, which is not good for anything other than long-term infiltrations is the term I'm looking for. So there we go. First point has been captured by Ish. They still have 6 minutes and 30 seconds to capture 3 points. A bit less than Reaganomics had on their last offense. Unfortunately, Yul will go for a stab on the cart. He won't get it. I don't know if that was a fail stab or just I didn't see something there. But whatever it was not a stab. Ouch! Reaganomics has 3 players alive. Most of their team has just respawned. Thankfully, Mr. L is holding the team together, getting those guys off that cart along with that sentry. I'm gonna take us up for a bird's eye view. Alright, enough of that bird's eye view. There's only so much I can handle in a minute. Here we go. Ish is they are turtling up in this tunnel, getting ready to push. They have the Uber on Tundra Flame. That is saving by reps. Stellar Hop is actually taken down. His name is actually Stellar Hopper, excuse me. Tundra Flame still holding this Uber. He's waiting for the perfect time. What that perfect time is, I have no idea. We have just dropped beneath the 5-minute mark. Their cart is actually rolling backwards. There is that Uber. They're going to wait for that Uber to get in there. There it is. Goodbye, Sentry. Nice knowing ya. Or not. There we go. Finally the cart. And finally the Sentry goes down. Lots of Ish on the cart. The Spy will get a stab at. He narrowly misses that stab on the Pyro. He will be forced to die, actually. Good thing, though, as the cart is still stalling. We're at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. This is looking worse and worse for Ish, actually. All of Ish is now alive. Reaganomics still down 3 players. They will respawn shortly. But this is looking pretty good, actually. The cart, although it's only 10 feet away from the capture point, they still have another 2 points to go on only 4 minutes. Which means it's going to take about a minute to capture the next point, and it's going to take another 3 to capture that last, if not more. I mean, it's the last point. Engineer turtling from hell. We have just surpassed the 4-minute mark, and Ish is down 4 players. Reaganomics down 3. Unfortunately, their sentry has been sapped. It will be saved by J-Boy with that home wrecker. Saving the day. The sentry is taken out by Stellar Hopper, though, as a potato was dead. He is definitely a potato. Potato batteries. They win. Udall has just got that crits crig up. Where are we going to see it? Boom went the soldier who tried to get on the cart. Oh, the scout looking like he's going to go for the medic. Medic is down, taken out by Maxwell. Very, very nice. His purpose in life is done. He is dead. Here we go. There is... No, that is not a capture. Actually denied at the last moment by a potato. And the rest of his team, and that level 1 sentry to be specific. A nice defense by Reaganomics there. Oh my god, the cap still hasn't gone down. This is just amazing. This is just incredible. Look at that. That must be rage-inducing for Ish right now. They have passed the 3-minute mark, and it is still ticking down. Their medic is dead, so no go Ubers. Udall is still pumping that crits, waiting to pump another one out into the field. At least I believe. Yes, he is still using that crits. That level 3 is up once again. The cart about to start rolling backwards. This is This is almost humiliating for Ish. They got the card literally an inch, they got players on it, they got everything they needed, and Reaganomics just denied them miserably. The cart is still rolling backwards, and as the Disc World would like it to be known, a few galaxies have just winked out of existence as we caused some minor cosmic shockwaves there. Some comets disappeared, and possibly a tree became a few years older. A soldier will go for it. He will not get it. Reaganomics is down 5 players. They're dropping fast, but Ish is down 1, and that's their heavy. That's usually not good, but we just passed the 2-minute mark now. Things are not looking good whatsoever for Ish. Reaganomics their entire team's about to respawn, actually. They just have to stop this spy, which they... Oh, no! He's gonna get a stab! No! No! Oh, that's unfortunate right there. The cart will be capped by... by the spy. Spy caps. Wah, wah, wah. Still, though, a nice job by the spy taking out that demo. It was a hard decision for him. He wasn't sure he wanted to make it, but he did it just in time or else Red Team would have arrived and killed him. If he'd done it even just a few moments later. The cart now rapidly rolling. Ish has to make up a lot of ground as they have lost plenty of time. That is the 1 minute mark, actually. They have 1 minute to capture this 3rd point and 4th. Which essentially means, good game! I don't see you making it in a minute-ish. I don't see you making it in a minute-ish. I'm sorry, but I just don't see it. It seems impossible. There is the 45-second mark. If this were King of the Hill, I'd be telling the other team to throw their corpses on the point and hope to God they capture it. Unfortunately, Ish is taken off the cart. Their last hope to a good victory has just been squelched, denied, and eradicated. Ish is mostly dead, actually. There we go. Now 2 of them are dead. Reaganomics is all alive, and there are 20 seconds to get it up both hills, meaning good game. That is it, folks. The teams know it. It is over. Reaganomics will take this, I believe, as they set the goal in the 2nd round and held it. They took the time in the 1st round, so that should have been a win for Reaganomics, coming back really strong, actually, and just doing an overall nice job of holding ground, taking ground, and making Ish regret they ever lived. Thank you all for tuning in. If you have any requests for casts, feel free to send them to me. I would love to cast them now that I fixed my hood for the most part. So once again, thank you and have a nice night.